Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Miller's Girl stars Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman. A creative writing assignment yields complex results between a teacher and his talented student. Is this just is this just porn? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but see, I didn't know anything about this movie. All I knew that Martin Freeman and Jenna Ortega were in the film, so I was like, okay, I'll go see it. And I didn't watch any of the trailers. And mostly because I haven't seen any marketing from this movie. There's not a single time where when I saw a different movie in theaters, where I saw this trailer, the trailer of the film. Nowhere. There's no marketing for this film. I don't even think Jenna Ortega is promoting this movie because I don't know what the fuck this movie is. I don't know what the fuck I just watched, and it makes this. I don't. I it's just Miller's Girl is a film where you have this student who doesn't have many friends, I guess, and actually have this teacher who used to be a writer, a failed writer actually. He only wrote one book, and next the student happened to read his book, and I guess that sort of created a bond. And he gives her an option to succeed in class, and she has to do this essay or whatever assignment to pass the class. I guess it's like 25% of her grade or whatever, and so the student soon somewhat becomes attracted to the teacher, and next she has a friend that encourages her in some form to get with the teacher, while and that friend is also interested into another teacher. This is just porn. Not like no sex actually really happens in this movie. There's sexual tension in the movie, but nothing really goes far from it. But it's still porn. This is it's just I paid for porn. See, I saw Poor Things, and Poor Things was definitely also you could call porn, I guess. I don't know. Again, Poor Things had a lot of sexual things in it, but it had a purpose. It had a meaning behind it and a message behind it. This one doesn't, because half the time you're thinking like, wait, is this even real? Is this even happening? Because writers, so they're in their heads a lot, and so because like we see one thing and we find out that actually didn't happen. It's from this person's perspective, but then it's like, wait. But like, so it's like the question is like, what is real in this movie? And the movie doesn't give us any resolution. It just ends. So that's the kind of the issue I have. Besides that, it's pretty fucked up with student teacher. That is a huge issue. But that's the movie's plot. So I'm not gonna say it's good or anything, but that's the movie's plot. It's just like, not like you don't know what this movie was trying to go for. If like the movie, or like if the movie's message was like, hey, your actions have consequences, then there's a reasoning to exist. But again, why does it have to be a teacher and student? I feel like there's many ways to tell a story that in that way. I mean, because this was just very uncomfortable to watch. I was like, what the? I'm like looking up like, please don't have sex with this student. Please don't. And I'm assuming from a certain person's view, it's from that person's view. It's like, okay, so they want to have sex, but this person doesn't want to have sex. I don't. The plot itself doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, you have this teacher who's a failure, as a writer. Basically, he gets made fun of it a lot throughout the film, and we're never shown why he failed as a writer. He only wrote one book, so that makes him a failure because not a lot of people buy his book. Not a lot of people buy, not you don't do great right off the bat. So I don't understand that point of view. But okay, so you have that, and he comes along, he finds someone that actually likes his book, and so he gives her assignment for extra points. It's like, why did he do that exactly? And the movie doesn't really go into it. It's like, why did you do it? It's like, why did you give this person that assignment? And he doesn't answer the question. And I'm like, That's actually a good, like a really good point. Are you gonna answer it? No. Oh, okay. Movie's over. Well, we don't know what happens afterwards. We don't know if any of this was real, if it was just in one person's head or was in the other person's head. I don't know what the fuck this movie was, and I don't think anyone should go see this movie unless you're really into teachers and students tension, sexual tension. I hope you're not. That's very I like yeah. I'm gonna give Miller's Girl an F. There's not one good thing in this movie besides I guess the photography, how the movie is framed in certain bits and the acting they did. I mean, Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman did the best that they could with the material that they had, I guess. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.